Oh, and there were many people do selfie.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw a bunch of foreigners
Yeah.
uh, who took selfie, and
Yeah.
then I brought my girlfriend
Mm.
and have my beer and to be their photo bomber.
You intentionally do it.
Yeah, because last time I went to visit Hong Kong,
Uh-huh.
I bumped into so many photo bomber into my pictures.
Well, I think you cannot avoid that, especially you
Yeah,
mentioned that Hong Kong is very crowded.
yeah, that's why I want to try it this time.
So, how does it feel?
They are so happy. they they cheers with me.
Okay.
Yeah,
It seems like you enjoyed visiting Hong Kong.
yeah, it's fun.
Okay. And that's, 4 days. That's a very long.
Mm, yeah, 4 days.
At least you can really enjoy and relax, right?
Yeah, but the last night I didn't sleep
Oh.
because my plane ticket, my plane time,
Mm-hmm.
the uh earlier than I planned to
Mm-hmm.
take the plane,
Mm-hmm.
so I can't. Uh, I went to the airport in the middle of night because I need to take plane at 7 a.m.
Mm, okay.
But I supposed to sleep till 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock and then
Mm-hmm.
go to airport.
Mm-hmm.
But our hotel elevator
Mm-hmm.
it didn't allow you to take it from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
Mm, why? Is that policy or?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
it's their policy for that building.
Okay. So it's just your first time to encounter this in Hong Kong.
Yeah, and that's my first time sleep in the airport as well.
Oh. Well, there is always a first time, like they say.
Yeah,
So, what did your girlfriend told you about it?
mm, she told me next time we should book a better hotel so we won't suffer like this.
Well, I agree. If I'll be your girlfriend, I definitely won't stop blaming you.
Yeah,
Well, of course, we cannot avoid this kind of incident sometimes, right?
yeah, and however, that's a special experience. Why not?
Yeah. So you will know where to check or to check the best hotel when you
Mm,
visit Hong Kong again.
yeah.
So, what are the exciting places, or what are the, aside from Disneyland, Victoria Harbor, what other places did you visit in Hong Kong?
Um, I visited their famous mountain.
Okay.
We can watch the night view
Hmm.
there. It's really beautiful.
Do you know what is the name of the mountain?
Let me check its English name. Oh, Victoria Peak.
Okay. So, is that some sort of like like a park?
A
Can
park.
yeah, can
I
you
can send
describe?
you picture.
Okay. Well, can you describe it for the meantime, Sean? Let's see if
Okay.
it will match on the photo.
Mm. Uh, we took a bus to climb the mountain to there, and there is a department store.
Mm-hmm.
We can take elevator to the top of the building
Mm,
to watch the night view. And the the special things there is you can take a train to uh, to bike to Hong Kong.
mm-hmm.
I mean, the train can climb to the top of mountain, and it also can take train bike. The degree of mountain is really um, almost vertical. I
Mm-hmm.
say that.
Okay. Or steep?
Yeah. See.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I took bus to the mountain and I take train bike. And I think take train is faster, but it's more scary because it's fast and the the mountain is so steep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So is there some sort of a ticket for that as well?
Yeah, I bought those tickets. Yeah, in the same website.
Mm,
So uh if you visit Hong Kong one day, you probably need to spend some money to buy those tickets.
yeah, it is. That's why I'm still in the process of planning. Especially right now, I have kids, right? Unlike
Yeah.
unlike before when I'm just single or I just had my ex-boyfriend, which is my
Uh-huh.
husband right now.
Uh-huh.
So we have the plenty of time and of course money to spend. Unlike right now, of course, I need to save money for my kids.
Mm.
So it's not that easy right now if I'm already married. Since I'm already married, so I'm still planning. Anyways, I have plenty of time for that soon.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So there. And that's also my dream, of course. I wanted to travel out of country, visit some other countries as well.
Yeah,
So,
and which one is your favorite?
well, I don't have really specific, but my dream before is that really wanted to work outside or work to other countries. But then since I'm already married and my dream didn't, I didn't pursue it. So maybe it's just already a vacation with my family.
Mm.
But I don't have any specific country. Um,
Okay.
as long as I can afford it, then why not? I can just definitely travel anytime. But any specific now.
Yeah, but I think probably Michelle will treat you to visit Taiwan someday.
Well, she said that if if any one of us who will be one of the top teachers, that's what she told me. Yeah. But if that's the case, then well, I'll be definitely happy about that.
Yeah, I think it's possible because her husband visit Taiwan many times.
I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
she told me that. Um, I even also heard or she mentioned
Mm.
that once a year the teachers and students meet each other. Is
Oh
that
yeah.
mm, so? If in case that you will extend or you will re-enroll,
Mm-hmm.
do you have any plans of re-enrolling?
Not really. But they have me job in Taipei, in the north of Taiwan. But I work in South Taiwan,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm not sure if I can make it this year.
Why? So, so you're working right now
Uh,
in south. You said south of Taiwan, and
yeah.
you will be moving to north of Taiwan.
The meetup is set up in north of Taiwan, in Taipei.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see the meetup. Mm, I see. But
Yeah.
then, but then you're still planning to renew your contract.
Yeah. If I uh renew my contract, you mean my job?
I mean your contract with the school to re-enroll. Because
Oh.
yeah, I can see here that your hours is I think you still have 4 hours left.
Oh, I didn't notice because I only wait for Michelle told me, hey, you need to renew. So and then I would do it. So I didn't know I have how many hours left.
Yeah, me too. You know what? I don't really notice the number of hours of my students. It's like
Uh-huh.
I'm really enjoying it, and then just Michelle who is the one who asked me. So,
It's
oh
okay. Now I know.
yeah. So, well, I just wanted to know, if in case you.
Yeah, I will renew it.
Well, that's great. I have a chance to meet you in person. Okay. Well, that's a great news for me as also, as part of the school.
Mm.
And well, of course, we wanted to incorporate. I mean, trying to add additional some sort of listening.
Oh yeah, I saw the discussion.
Yes, because um, most of you guys have an issue or problems when it comes to pronunciation, so that's what we wanted to focus as well.
Mm.
And of course, we wanted to um, some sort of forcing you to listen, to watch movies, something like that. So that's what are the current changes that Michelle and I are planning to incorporate or add in you know, in the teaching.
Yeah, and I'm the one who is happy to hear it
Yes,
because I'm a big fan of American series.
seriously. what
Yeah,
what type of series have you watched?
so many
What
Breaking Bad and
Breaking Bad? Would that be BAT?
Breaking Bad. Let me check it. It's a few years ago, but it's a famous series.
I
Breaking Bad. Yeah, Breaking Bad.
BAT.
Uh, BAD.
Oh, D. Breaking Bad. What else?
And
Because we're trying to collect this type of TV series that we can, try to work on.
oh, and I remember she mentions Friends and Walking Dead.
Yeah. Well, I haven't watched Friends because it's a bit old.
Yeah, I never watched it
It
too.
is. It's already old. I mean, um, what are the latest TV series have you watched?
The latest Western World and Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah. Are you done watching season 7. That's the
Of
latest.
course.
Seriously? Oh my
Yeah.
god. I haven't.
Every episode, I watch every episode when it comes out.
Oh, wow. I actually have a copy of Game of Thrones and I haven't watched season 7 because you really have to wait. I mean, last year.
To review review old series.
No, I mean, when season 7 is not yet available.
Oh.
Yeah, I just watched up until season 6, but then I already have a copy of season 7. However, it's like I don't have time as of the moment to complete it. But
Hmm.
I like Game of Thrones as well. What else?
What else? It's too many
It
already.
is.
Oh,
There's.
I lost them. Uh,
Are you fond of the uh, medical TV series like um, Grey's Anatomy, Doctor House?
oh
No,
no,
no.
I have heard them, but I didn't
Mm,
watch them because there are too many English series.
it is
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. But then, of course, since we are still trying to review what are the best or easier for you guys to to understand because in the Game of Thrones, I I honestly some of the words whenever they try to speak, I can understand some of the the words as well. So
Yeah, because the some vocabularies they use are seldom be used in daily life.
it is right.
Yeah, and also they have different accents.
Exactly. It really varies or differ because of the accent.
Yeah.
Um, I just have a question about Game of Thrones since I'm fond of it as well. Would there be upcoming season 8?
Yeah, it
Oh,
would.
so it's not yet done or finished.
Yeah, and the season 8 would be the last season.
Oh, I see. Have you read the book?
No?
No, because it's too thick, right?
Yeah, and
It-
the series progress already faster than the book.
exactly. But then you mentioned that, of course, there are really some, uh, it's not that exactly what is written in the book, right?
Yeah,
There are
and
real
they have changed it.
changes.
Change it.
Yeah, they change it, right? Exactly. Like Harry Potter, something like that.
Yeah.
So there. Oh, okay. So I think I'll just wait for season 8. I'll just continue season 7 and 8 at the same time.
Yeah.
Because if you really have to wait, sometimes you forget what exactly happened, in the previous season.
Yeah, really.
So do you have to watch the previous season before you know?
Uh, when the season 7 comes out, I review the old seasons
Mm,
before.
right. See? So that's also the disadvantage of waiting for the upcoming season, right? Because
Yeah.
you tend to forget, unlike if you will, if it's already completed, then you could just go ahead and
Enjoy it.
yeah, exactly. It's like there's no cut, or I
Yeah.
mean, like when I watch up until season 6, I think that's the time when John,
Mm-hmm.
when
Yeah.
he when I think that's the season when he got killed, but
Jon
then
Snow.
yeah, season
Yeah.
6, isn't it?
Yeah.
When he
Yeah,
got
it
killed,
is.
and then he's alive at the latter part of the of the season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there, I need to wait season 7 what exactly happened, and now season 8.
Yeah, and then okay, I won't tell you. I won't tell you what happened in season seven.
Well, of course, I will definitely watch season
Oh.
7. Okay. So what else? Breaking Bad, Friends, Western World, right?
The Good Wife.
Good Wife.
The Good Wife. Yeah, it also has 7 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And the latest is The Crown,
Mm, okay.
which which performs Queen Victoria story,
Okay.
Black Mirror, and Better Call Saul.
Wow, there's a lot. You really watch all of this?
Yeah, I really watch them because I have booked Netflix.
Mm, I see. Yeah, Netflix, exactly. So you're subscribed to Netflix.
Yeah, subscribe. Yeah.
Okay. Is there a fee for that in
Uh,
Taiwan?
yeah. You mean discount or what?
I mean, there's a fee. You have to pay for it.
Yeah, I have to pay for it about 300 Taiwan dollars a month.
Oh, that's a bit expensive.
Yeah, 300, but I can watch it with my. It can be displayed in 2 different devices,
Oh,
so I can use it with my girlfriend.
okay. Yeah, I have Netflix that comes with my connection, internet connection.
Hmm.
But then I haven't. They mentioned that I have 6 months for free for Netflix.
6 months?
Yeah, for free. But then I haven't activated yet, and it's already I think 4 months now.
Oh, you need to use it because we only have 1 month free in Taiwan.
Oh, I see. But then I've been calling their service center, and they haven't sent the link. I mean the login.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because it's like some sort of I don't know. They mentioned that they will send me an email with a login, but then no, I haven't received any emails yet. That's the reason why I haven't activated yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then, do you download movies also?
No, I only watch movies online.
I see. Okay. Because I'm planning to try to download movies if in case that it's hard to get a copy of this series or
Oh.
other movies. Yeah.
Yeah, if you subscribe Netflix, you can also download it.
Mm,
So you can watch it in your cell phone offline. It's okay.
mm. Well, that sounds great. Yeah, because I have a friend in the U.S. She's also asking for a best, site, I think, or web or channel, I think that she could, her kids can watch. And Netflix is also available in the U.S. and it's good for kids as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's a lot of cartoon movies available using
Yeah.
Netflix. That's why I keep on calling the customer service, but they haven't provided any emails yet. So, yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing. We have provided this series. I can actually inform this to Michelle if because we're still trying to look for a best TV series that we could take a look on.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it's easier enough because I watch them with Chinese subtitle.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Mm, So it's best for you to. Okay, so you're saying that whenever you watch English or series, so there's a Chinese subtitle, not English subtitle.
I have tried to watch series with English subtitle,
Mm-hmm.
but in that way, yes, I can learn English,
Mm-hmm.
definitely, but I lose my enjoyment. Enjoyment?
Okay.
Yeah.
You lose the fun or you're not enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying to watch series, but it looks like I'm learning something. I'm having clicks. So that's why I didn't keep watching series in English subtitle. But in your case, if only a part of series in
Yeah.
English,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I think it's okay because this part I can let it be my place, but not my pressure.
I see. Okay. At least, thank you so much for this feedback, Sean. In that way, I can. We have any idea about how this gonna work?
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Aside from you lost your enjoyment while watching, what else? Why do you prefer to watch it in Chinese? So you better
Um,
understand.
and
Is it?
yeah, because sometimes when I listen to the series,
Mm-hmm.
I know the sentence meaning, but sometimes they speak fast, so I can't understand in the first place. But
Mm-hmm.
if I watch it with its Chinese subtitle,
Yeah.
I can map it. I can understand what are they speaking and uh, by listening and subtitle in Chinese.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think watch series is really helpful because uh, when I when I first when I take TOEIC exam
Mm-hmm.
in the first time,
Mm-hmm.
I only got 430 scores, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I started watching English series
Mm-hmm.
for a few months.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I took TOEIC exam once
Mm-hmm.
again,
Mm-hmm.
and that time I got
Wow.
835 scores.
Wow, that's that's amazing. You know what?
Yeah,
It really helps.
yeah,
I'm.
it really improves my listening.
Mm-hmm. Well, I agree. I myself also agree with that. Um, when I tried, tried working in a call center industry before, that
Mhm.
is their advice. You really have to know the, or you really have to watch a lot of English movies, and then you have to, you need to think in English as well. In that way, um, you're not trying to translate the words that you want to say in English, but if you're thinking in English, you can definitely say it right away in English.
Right, right.
Mhm. Yes. Okay. Well, I agree. I'm one of the manifestation of, and you as well. Since in your case you have scores,
Mm.
right? Yeah. There is a how do you call this? You have
Uh,
evidence na.
Evidence.
Yeah. So I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You have evidence to or proof there. Proof is better. Evidence
yeah,
that's more on cases.
yeah. It's amazing. I didn't believe it in the first place, but yeah, it's really help.
Mm, okay. Anything else that you can impart or suggest?
Such as I remember Michelle say 20 or 30 minutes a day for English series.
Okay.
Yeah, I am agree with it, but I'm not sure other people because I'm already a big fan of
Mm-hmm.
American series.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely I would spend time to watch series, but I'm not sure others has have the same situation.
Okay. Well, since you're just the first student that I've asked as of the moment, so
Mm-hmm.
okay. But I think it's really important, or it's a good habit, and it will definitely help you a lot if you really watch English movies.
Yeah, and besides watch English series or movies, I also watch a lot of videos on YouTube. Yeah,
Okay.
during those that time
Mm-hmm.
before I took second TOEIC exam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I also watch a lot of videos uh, which speaks in English.
Okay. Well, what kind of exam is this? You said toy?
Yeah, TOEIC, listening and reading.
Mm.
Yeah, my listening score almost got a full.
But what is the highest?
Listening.
I mean
Uh,
the score for that. The score.
the higher 990.
Oh, you're close.
Uh, Not yet because if you it has different
Level.
level of certification.
Mm,
Yeah, the top is gold, and the gold needs you to have 850.
mhm.
Yeah, but I'm only have 835, so yeah, I'm close, but not yet.
But you're almost there, right?
Yeah, and maybe I will try it again if I think I'm better than before.
Mm,
I mean, if I am confident on my English level already can have gold certification.
mhm, okay. But then you really have to pay for that whenever you take that exam.
Yeah, I need to pay for it.
Have you heard about IELTS,
Yeah,
English, or what was that again?
yeah, I know. If
Mm,
you want to study abroad,
yes.
yeah, you need to have that exam.
Okay. But
Yeah.
then, do you have any plans of
Mm,
take
Not yet
not?
because in Taiwan, our companies, most of our companies, only watch your TOEIC exam scores. Yeah, so if you have higher score, then you can pass the exam of English in that company.
I see.
So that's why there are many Taiwanese would choose to take TOEIC exam rather than others.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay, now I know. I think that's the one that one of my student is preparing for because he's trying to look for a different job.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
that's why he is preparing for TOEIC.
I see.
Yeah, the biggest reason is we can have higher TOEIC scores to looking for a better job.
Better job, I see. And English is already one of the, a must for the requirements.
Yeah.
I see. Now I know. Okay. Well, I've learned a lot from you, Sean. This feedback, it's really very helpful.
Oh, this is just my personal experience.
Well, it doesn't matter because coming from a real person, not just by reading a book. I mean, you have testimonials or testimony about, this. And also, coming from you, I'm trying to learn or understand the background of other students because
Uh,
sometimes, the beginner student that I have, first they still having a hard time in explaining themselves. So I sometimes I need to adjust or I need to ask more.
oh yeah, yeah. In the beginning, I am as well. Yeah, because it's hard to speak English.
Hmm.
Uh, if you don't speak English in your daily life.
I agree. Because sometimes, of course, I don't speak, 24 hours or I mean the whole day in English. I also need to speak in Tagalog or in Filipino. But
Hmm.
but then whenever I try to, talk in English, your tongue seems a little bit like it's like gonna twist if you're if you're talking and some of the words of course that you cannot really avoid that. Some, for example, back, the back, but then you will say at the back, something like that.
Oh,
So
I
it's, yeah.
see.
So there's, your tongue needs to adjust sometimes, and if I really have to adjust, sometimes I bite my tongue. Yeah, there.
But I'm curious, what language do you use in your daily life? Not English?
No, well, we speak in Filipino or Tagalog. That's the common or the national language here in the Philippines, Tagalog, or we call it Filipino sometimes. And
Oh,
then we have other dialects. We have Ilocano, we have Kapampangan. Those are dialects here in the Philippines, and there are a lot. I think I'm not sure if it will reach hundreds, but
mhm.
there's a lot. For me, I know Ilocano, Tagalog, English, and just a few words from other dialects or like
Oh, okay.
yeah. How about
Because,
in Taiwan?
yeah,
How about in Taiwan?
we has we have Chinese Mandarin.
Yes. You also
Yeah,
have Taiwanese.
yeah. We
Taiwanese,
also have Taiwanese language.
that's
So
different from Mandarin, right?
yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
So we can use them
Hmm.
um, help in our daily life. Help
Yeah.
in Mandarin and help in Taiwanese. So
Mm-hmm.
I just thought you probably half of English and half of your own language in your country.
Mm-hmm. Right, right. Yeah, because I have a book before because I'm planning to go to Taiwan as well. And I
Hmm.
have it's like a book that has Mandarin words and Taiwanese words. So it really differs. There
Yeah,
is a big difference. But in Taiwan, what is the common language that is being used? Is it Mandarin?
Mandarin.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. So if I will go to Taiwan, I'd rather learn Mandarin instead of Taiwanese.
Yeah, but I think if you speak English, it's okay.
Okay. Oh, that sounds great.
Hmm.
Okay, so um, we haven't discussed the book. Well, this is just part. I really need coming from Michelle as well because we wanted
Hmm.
to, like I mentioned, we're trying to collect information or the best way for us to integrate or add listening to
Yeah, of course.
our class or to to the discussion.
Hmm.
And well, there are audio on the book,
Yeah.
but then of course it's still different if it also has an interest between. For example, like you have this a lot of TV series that you watch, so you can definitely select which is the best TV series that will help us because
Hmm.
we need to, of course, review, watch it, prepare for questions. I
Well,
I think in your case you can definitely describe or tell the story already with
really,
with
but you need to
confidence.
prepare a different level
Yeah,
series. Yeah,
exactly.
because you have higher level students, you also have beginner students.
Yeah, that's what we are trying to work on.
Mm.
And I agree with you. There are levels of
Mm.
of students. So there. Okay, well, thank you so much for this. What about, are you fond of Vampire, like Vampire Diaries? Have you watched that?
Which one? Diaries?
Vampire?
Oh
Vamp
yeah, Vampire Diaries. That's my first American series.
is it done? I
And I watched it until the fifth season.
mhm.
Then I stopped.
I think I've just watched until season 3.
Yeah, it's one, two, three. I have watched them. I think it's good.
It
And
is because it's
yeah,
a love story between Damon and Stefan and
yeah,
Elena.
and the men are handsome, and the leading role of girl is beautiful.
Yes, Elena, or what's the other name of Elena? Yeah,
Uh,
it's just I think Elena.
yeah,
Mm.
Elena. Yeah, I remember her. That's my first series.
Oh, I see. I like the twist on the
Uh,
first second season, but then at the latter part, it since it's like it's taking so long to complete the next season, so
I
I
agree.
so it's like the momentum. You really wanted to watch it right now. I mean, the next season, but it's not yet available. So it's like, oh, I'll better find a different
Yeah, that's
season.
why I stopped too.
It is right.
Yeah.
That's the disadvantage of watching
Yeah.
the TV series if it's not yet completed. That's why when I watch Game of Thrones, I watch season one till season 6. I don't want to,
Wait for it.
yes, like that. There's the Vampire Diaries. So there.
Mm.
So we should look for um, TV series that's already completed.
Yeah, it would be better.
Yes, I bet. Okay. So I just take notes some of few mistakes that you mentioned. I mean sentence construction you made, Sean.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you said we took a boat along with Victoria Harbor um, Took, it's also okay, but you can change it to we ride a boat.
Oh,
Yeah.
we,
Or
we
we wrote. Yeah.
boat.
We wrote. It's already in the past.
Okay.
And then, can you pronounce bought? We bought tickets.
We bought tickets.
Bought.
Bought.
Yeah. Because you pronounce like a boat. It should
Oh,
be,
okay.
yeah, it should be bought. We
Bought.
bought tickets.
We bought tickets.
Yeah, tickets.
Tickets.
They are tickets. Train. You mentioned train.
Train.
Yeah, if you need to go to Victoria. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't catch the name of the mountain.
Victoria Peak.
Yeah, there, Victoria Peak. You need to take or to ride on a train, right?
Yeah.
There, train. Can you pronounce train?
Train.
Say it again.
Train.
There.
Train.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you also mentioned about the vertical. It's better if you use steep.
Steep.
Yeah,
Steep.
steep. If the mountain is really high and it's also in a vertical slope, but then the formal word that you could use is steep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Steep.
yeah, that's gonna be STEEP.
Yeah.
Okay, and then change.
Change.
Yeah, change. Level.
Level.
So you mentioned level. This is different level. This that you mentioned about level.
Mm. Different level. Level.
Did you mention label or a level?
Level. Yeah, this one.
Okay. So it's like for students, right? There's a different level. If it's
Yeah.
gonna be beginner, intermediate,
Yeah.
advanced. Okay. So it's level.
Level.
Okay. Confident.
Confident.
Okay. You also mentioned my plan time. This is the plane ticket. I mean the time of your flight.
The time of my flight. Yeah, not
Yeah.
my plane time.
Well, if it's fine, plan. You plan the plan time. You
Yeah,
can
your
also
plans plane.
yeah the plane time or I think what you wanted to mention here is the time that you plan.
Oh, okay.
Or the planned time. I mean, you already, uh, what other term for plan? It's like you've already set up the time,
Mm-hmm.
so it's better if it's already in the past because you've already booked or planned or set up the time in the past, but then it didn't.
Mm.
So it should be with ed, planned.
Okay.
Yeah. I lost my enjoyment. This is if you're watching English or TV series, and if it's the subtitle is you mentioned if it's not in Chinese,
Yeah.
right? So instead of I lost my enjoyment, I'm not enjoying,
Oh, I not enjoy it.
or I'm losing. I am not enjoying it.
I am not enjoy it. Okay.
I'm not enjoying it because if you mention I lost my enjoyment, well, it's kind of in the past, but it's informal. I am not enjoying it, or you can say I can't understand, right? If it's just in the English or without a Chinese subtitle.
Okay.
The next, I know the sentence meaning. This is, you mentioned if they speak in English, you know the sentence. I mean, you know it, but then you cannot understand. Is that right, Sean?
Yeah,
Mm, I know the sentence meaning. You could just,
I know the sentence.
yeah, or you, you can, I can, can you understand the thought, or you just understand the sentence itself?
The salt. Yeah, the salt.
I'm sorry?
As- I can understand the salt.
Okay, I can understand the thought. Say it again. A thought.
A thought
Like what?
about salt.
I bought. Okay, thought. It really helps.
It
So
really helps.
with S.
Okay.
With that S. Next, I have agreed with it. So
I
instead of with, or I have agreed with it, I agree. You
I
can
agree.
just, yeah, you could just delete I have agreed. I agree with it. So there, and those are your TV series suggested. Okay, well, that's it for now, Sean.
Okay.
Well, just wanted to verify the last one, the crow. Is
The
this
crown.
crow?
At N.
Oh,
The crown.
oh, the crown.
Yeah, the crown.
There, the crown. The Good Wife, Game of Thrones. Okay. Walking Dead. You also mentioned Walking Dead also.
Mm.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much, Sean, for this feedback and the suggested um, tips. I can call this as tips, like I mentioned. Yeah, of course. Coming from our students, it's really helpful to improve our school as well,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay, well, thank you for now, Sean.
Okay, thank you.
Goodbye now.
Goodbye.